Hello, I'm Mo. I'm in the Keto Kitchen for Matthew's Friends, and I'm going to show you a very simple dish now. Very easy to make, and you can make it for the whole family. You don't have to just give it to the person that's following the keto diet. And it's a Celeriac Rosti. Now, as you probably all know, that we substitute celeriac instead of having potato, and it works really well. But the good thing is that when you make it with celeriac, once you've grated it, you can just put it in your bowl. You don't have to go through all that thing of getting the water out like you do with potato. So there we go. Make sure that's all out with a spatula. And that's just ordinary grated celeriac. And into that, some spring onion. We use spring onion because it's lower carb. If you haven't got any, then you can use ordinary onion, but you won't get quite so much in this particular recipe, but of course you adjust that to your ratio. And I'm adding, for flavour, some grated cheese. Now, if you haven't got the protein allowance, then of course you can leave the cheese out. Then it won't make that much difference to the dish, just a little bit of difference to the flavour. So once that's all in, just give it a stir to make sure that the cheese and the onion is going through it. And while you're doing that, you need to have a pan on, getting warm. And to the pan, I'm going to add some oil. I'm using vegetable oil. You can use sunflower oil, whatever oil you prefer to use. Now, as I say, this, you don't add anything to this to bind it. You literally just put it in the pan into 2 or 3 piles, however you want to do it. I think I'm going to do 2 today. And although it looks, quite a lot and quite loose, it does firm up in the pan. So that's getting nice and warm now. You don't want it too hot, because you don't want it turning too brown too quickly. So just with your fingers, and heat there. And another one. Now you just let it sort of seal itself. I always try and keep it tidy around the edges so that you don't get too many bits burning, and then just flatten it down. Now I'm going to try and just turn this over. It doesn't matter if it falls apart a bit, because you can mend it. There, that's not too bad at all. And over it goes, and then just mend it again. Just keep the edges tidy. Doesn't matter too much if they catch a little bit, but you don't want them burnt. But the dark brown pieces have got a nice flavour. Now you can serve these for breakfast, as a snack, and as a side dish. It's very, very useful. Right, so there they are, they're ready, and I'm going to serve these with a fried egg.